Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, but just in case you're new here, my name is Mike, and in this video I'm going to be doing a mini horror room tour of sorts. A really great friend, supporter, and subscriber of the channel had asked me last week if I could do a video like this, and of course I'm going to do it for him and for everybody else. So we're going to go around my horror room here. I'm going to show you guys all of my Neca collectibles, from my ultimates to my retros to the cloths, the little mogwais over my shoulder. We're going to go over all of it, and I hope you guys enjoy. And do me one favor as you're watching this video: if you love Neca as much as I do, please go ahead and give this video a like and consider subscribing if you like horror content just like this. But without further ado, let's slice right into it. Alright everybody, we're going to start right up here in the corner of my horror room as soon as you walk in the door. The first two Necas I want to show off to you guys is the Evil Dead 2 Ultimate Ash Neca. This thing is super cool. Of course, I had to have the chainsaw and the boomstick on clear display there. Now, I couldn't believe how expensive this figure got until I started making the thumbnail for this video. It's going for a couple $100s now, which is insane, because a few years ago I saw him everywhere. And right next to him is another figure that's getting very rare as well, and that is the Godzilla versus Godzilla and Kong, the original one. That is a really super cool figure. And Neca, I know you're not watching, but I'm going to pretend you are. Please, please, please give us a King Kong versus style figure. Please. I'm going to do a lot of begging here in this video. And then you cut across here, I got some Funkos, I got some sideshow action there in the back, but we got some more Neca right here. Of course, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy Krueger with the little hell dogs that look absolutely disgusting. And then the 8-inch retro cloth new Nightmare Freddy, one of my favorite figures in my whole collection. Absolutely love that figure. For the longest time, I actually had him more like down here on the lower shelves, front and center, but you know, the horror room constantly moves, all you collectors know. And I also have two Toony Terrors right here. I got Victor Crowley because I had to have it. As soon as they announced Victor Crowley, it was a no-brainer for me. That was a day one pre-order for me. And I also have this little Toony Terrors Freddy Krueger that I got from Tony and David. Shout out to you guys, much love. I need to see y'all soon. So there's my two little Toony Terrors. I believe those are the only Toony Terrors I actually have. You are all my children now. And speaking of Victor Crowley, right over here, I almost forgot, we have the clothed Neca Hatchet Victor Crowley figure, and this thing is absolutely amazing. I've never got to open him, take a closer look at him, let him breathe our air, because I had actually pre-ordered this guy off Aries Scope. If you know Adam Green, obviously, you know, creator of the Hatchet films, he actually had these up for pre-order on his website, and if you pre-ordered it, he autographed all of them. So as soon as I got it in the mail, I'm like, God dang it. I really didn't want to take them out of the packaging because of the autograph, so I left it in packaging. But obviously, y'all know that I am an out-of-box. As you can see, I am an out-of-box collector to the fullest, but I just couldn't bring myself to pop him out of his plastic. So I'm considering getting another one just so I could open it and kind of mess around with it. So we'll see. But there you go, you guys. There is an autographed Victor Crowley cloth figure. And then just below a Victor Crowley here, I got my yet-to-be-displayed pile. And there is some Neca in here. I got some remnants of my Gremlins accessory set because I haven't got any more Ultimate Gremlins to put these on yet, so those are just kind of hanging around. I got another Gremlins accessory set that I haven't opened because originally I wanted to collect a ton of the cocoons, but they're big and they take up a lot of space. So I'm kind of at the point now where I don't even know if I'm going to keep this. So if you're interested in it, you know, just hit me up. I mean, I ain't even going to sell it to you. I'd probably just give it to you, but just let me know. Alright, also right here, great friend, awesome supporter, subscriber, but first and foremost, just a great friend, had surprised me and sent me a new nun figure because mine had fallen and broken. And I came home from work one day, total surprise, no idea this was coming, just a package sitting on my kitchen table, and it was this, and it's absolutely phenomenal. The only reason it's still in the box and not on display is I don't know if I want to open it or leave it in box. I'm so torn on it. And of course I got a very nice letter with it. I still have that. I was lucky enough to get this. This was an exclusive. It launched on NECA, I don't know, last year, I believe. The Gremlins 2 Ultimate Greta, the wedding dress. Now, it's funny because about a year and a half prior to that or so, I had begged NECA in a video to make this. I know I had nothing to do with it, but, you know, still, it's just nice that we finally got Greta in her wedding dress. I haven't got a chance to take her out of the box or display her yet. I also, this was another gift from my cousin. He showed up for my daughter's birthday party and just handed me this in my kitchen. I'm like, holy shit, thanks, man. Trick or treat, I got an Ultimate Sam here. Haven't displayed him yet. Again, because he's small, and I'm not sure where I want to put my smalls yet. As you can see, as the course of the video goes on, my NECA figures are just kind of all over the place. Anyway, love to have it. And speaking of gifts, because people are just so cool, my friend Tony gave me this. One of my favorite NECA figures in my entire collection room is this Bride of Chucky Ultimate Chucky and Tiffany. This is fucking amazing. Just look at the accessories that these two come with. And I'm so torn because I don't know how I want to display them. And that's why they're still sitting in their box, because I just don't know how to display them. Look at all these amazing accessories. I mean, come on. It doesn't get any better than the specimen jar. Come on. And the little turkey baster to go with it. See, that's where NECA gave no fucks, man. Now they're not making guns for the Bandit Gremlin, and I don't know what they're doing, but that's when NECA didn't give a fuck. So that's super cool. Really, really glad to have all of this, and it's going to all be on display very soon. Hopefully. But coming up from there, I got my Alien DTOF. Now, of course, it has a door that closes, but it's going to be super reflective and annoying if we leave it open or closed, so we're going to leave it open. So in here, I got 3 of my aliens on the top shelf here. I got my Prowler alien, my Runner alien, and my Burster alien. These are all from the Aliens Fireteam Elite video game line from NECA. I really love these figures, and I really, really hope they continue to make these, because I really liked the video game, and I absolutely love the figures. I just love them. If you want a closer look at these guys, there's a video on the channel for them. And the next shelf down here, we got some eggs, some face huggers, 2 chest bursters, and one that never likes to stand, so he kind of just lays there. And we got the Spitter alien from Fireteam Elite video game as well. And right here in the back, this is actually a prototype suit of the Xenomorph from the original Alien. Because if you guys don't know, when they did the original movie in production, the Xenomorphs were supposed to be this translucent cream white color. But during production, and the camera wasn't picking it up right, and it just wasn't working overall. So then the aliens, the Xenos, became the black, dark blue, dark brown color that we love and know today. So there's a prototype, kind of a little behind-the-scenes thing there. Love it, had to have it. Coming down to the third shelf is my Warrior alien from Aliens. This is the brown variant. There's also a blue variant I'd like to pick up as well. Aliens, one of the greatest sequels ever made in all of movie history, in my opinion. And then right here we got Big Chap. He's a drone-style xenomorph, and he's from the original Alien film. So love it, love it, love it. This is my Alien collection thus far. I really, really want to beef this case up and get some more Aliens. So more toy hunts coming here in the near future so we can fill up this case for sure. And then right next to my Alien case, this is the main shelf that you guys see in all my videos. And this, at least for now, because my Gremlins are overflowing, is my NECA Gremlins shelf. So let's go left to right here. We got the Ultimate Greta Gremlin, Ultimate Flasher Gremlin, Ultimate Stripe, Ultimate Brain, Ultimate Gamer Gremlin. I believe this is the Gamer Gremlin, or it's just the Ultimate Gremlin. And then this one is the Ultimate Gamer or Ultimate Gremlin. I mix-matched their accessories to kind of give the look that I wanted to give for these two. So ultimately, I'm not sure which one's which. Actually, I think he's the Ultimate. He's the Gamer. I don't know. Who the hell cares? It's the same mold, same sculpt. But anyway, so I got these guys all set up, looking really cool. He's my favorite. I just love how I kind of have him on display there. And next to them, I got the Ultimate Demolition 2-pack from Gremlins 2. And then next to that, you guys remember the hunt, the sweet, sweet re-release of the Mohawk Spider Gremlin from Gremlins 2. Finally got my hands on one. He's in Targets right now, only $60. Absolutely amazing piece. I got him front and center with my ultimate Gizmo. Next to him is my most recent pickup, and I believe my latest video was reviewing these two badass fucking figures here. The Tattoo Parlor 2-pack from Gremlins 2. Behind them, because he doesn't like to fucking stand, well, none of the originals do, is the Back to School Gremlin. He's got his little lunchbox and his books. He's ready to go back to school. He's ready to do everything but stand the fuck up. And next to them is my still falling over. My wife and I had an idea for these guys to zip tie their feet to these spice racks from Walmart. And for the most part, it works. But at the same time, these guys just will not stand no matter what you do. I don't give a shit if you fucking weld these fuckers onto something. They don't stand, as you can see. But anyway, I got the original Christmas Gremlin Caroler 2-pack back there. I got the Ultimate Santa Stripe, which is funny and really cool to the channel because this is one of the first videos I ever did on the channel was the announcement of him. The other Christmas Gremlin Caroler 2-packs, and this guy's earmuff doesn't want... Oh my god. Oh my god. I just knocked this out of his hand. Do y'all have any idea how hard it is to get them to hold this fucking piece of paper? It's like literally like next to impossible. And of course, on camera, you little shit. So I got those. I got the in-scale Gizmo with his little candy cane. He came with Stripe. And then the two little gingerbread guys to collect as well. And of course, one thing that every single collector has, unanimously, we all have this. I don't care who you are, you have this in your collection. Dust. And right up from there, we have the NECA re-released Mogwais, at least 5 of the 6 here. So we got George, Lenny, Daffy, the Punk Mogwai from the Mountain Dew commercial, and Mohawk. These guys were re-released, and I'm so happy that they were, and I have them, and I love them. I just need the re-released Gizmo. And this guy is actually not a re-release. This is Patches. If you don't know, this is Patches. NECA had put out a line of Mogwai years ago that were actually made for Gremlins 2. As you can see here, they made the puppets, the animatronics, but they never made it to the final film. So it's kind of some more behind-the-scenes things, and I really love it. You got Zingo, Patches, Doodah, Brownie, all of them. I really want to collect the rest of them, but I got Patches for a really good deal, so I'm glad to have him in the collection. Next to him is the Gremlins Cocoon, probably the best thing to come out of the accessory set, as well as Gizmo, in-scale Gizmo, with his car. Also from the accessory set as well. And of course, they are sitting on top of, opposite my Alien case, is my Predator case. Now, if you guys watch the channel a lot and you like my toy hunts, this right here, this is what has been my main focus in my toy hunts for the longest time. And it's bittersweet that it's complete now because I miss it, but at the same time, I love coming in here every day and checking on them like they're my babies. So here is a ton of Ultimate Predators from NECA. We got Warrior, Scout, Guardian, Ultimate Armored Lost Predator or Borg, Stalker, Boar, Snake, Grayback the Elder, and Shaman. These are the Predators that you see at the end of Predator 2, one of my favorite movies. These are all the ones that appear inside the ship, and they are known as the Lost Tribe. Now, a lot of people don't know why they got the name of the Lost Tribe. The reason why they're called that is because after production had wrapped on the film, all of the suits that were made for these guys actually disappeared. They were never to be found, and to this day, I don't believe they ever found them. So, which means, you know, somebody out there in their fucking basement or something has these chilling. And unfortunately, it's not me. But, you know, somebody has these things in their basement, and they went missing. They were lost. Thus, the Lost Tribe. So there's all of them from Predator 2. On the next shelf here, we got we got the original Predator, the Jungle Hunter, that went up against Arnie and his squad. Super awesome fucking figure. And next to him, we got one of my favorite Predators, the City Hunter from Predator 2. One of the younger Youches. And then in the back here, we got the Assassin Predator from the god-awful movie The Predator, but, you know, I have problems and I gotta have them all. He is a massive fucking figure. I mean, the figure looks super fucking cool and he's massive, so, I mean, I'm not hating on that. So, that's my second shelf. And my third shelf, this guy's all by himself. This is the Emissary Predator 1, I believe, because there's Predator 1 and Predator 2. And these guys were actually supposed to be in the movie The Predator. They were supposed to be Predators that were kind of on our team, and they worked for the military and whatnot. There was supposed to be, I think, 4 of them. Neca ended up making 2, and these guys were ultimately cut out of the final product of the film. But there is images all over the internet, as you can see, of them on set, but they never made it into the final film. So that's my Predator case, top to bottom. And then we cut across from my Predator case over here to, let's start from the top. So up here I got all my King Kong figures. Now he's a Mezco. He's like an 18-inch Ultimate Mezco figure, but we're talking about NECA right now. So right here is all 4 NECA King Kong figures, version 1, version 2, version 3, and version 4. All 4 of them are rocking, looking absolutely fucking fresh on display here, if I do say so myself. I love these King Kong figures. I love their detail. I absolutely love all the accessories, everything about them. If you know me, you know how big of a fan I am of King Kong. He's my favorite kaiju of all time, and I just absolutely love him. Every movie from 1933 all the way to Godzilla vs. Kong, you know, a couple of years ago. Love them all. The one thing I will say, NECA, again, I'm going to beg a little bit. Can we please, I don't even care if it's just a resculpt of this original figure or this one, any of them. Can we please get a black and white King Kong figure? That's all I'm asking for. Preferably this one with the airplane. Can we just please get a black and white King Kong figure, please? And the Versus Kong. And my life will be complete. Coming down here, hanging out in there with Glenn. Inside his case, we got a couple NECAs. We got the Crooked Man from The Conjuring 2. Unfortunately, I believe his solo movie was canceled, so that sucks ass. And earlier in the video, if y'all are still watching from that point, first of all, thank you and shout out. But second of all, my Conjuring shelf had fallen, and like I said, my Nun figure had broke. Well, the Crooked Man had actually broken the tip off of his, no, not that tip. He broke it off of his umbrella there, as you can see, so it's just kind of laying there. And then next to him, which astounds me, is the little mini NECA Annabelle inside of her case that fell off the shelf as well and was unscathed somehow. I thought for sure that would have broke, but no, she's perfectly fine. And then right across from them, on top here, I got, speaking of things falling and breaking, because life of a collector, is my Ultimate Pennywise figure from NECA. He had recently fallen. I came in here and he was on the ground. I picked him up and he was missing a hand. So I'm going to get some super glue and I'm going to put his hand back on, because I love this fucking figure so much. He's so fucking cool. So he's got to get fixed up. He's got to go to the repair shop. And then you come down from there. Let me just move this light out of our way. You come down from there, and hanging out with Tiffany inside of her display case is 3 more NECA figures. We have the Halloween Kills figure. Oh my god, look at how he displays, y'all. So fucking sick. And if you guys don't know, if you didn't watch my toy hunt, these 3 figures represent 3 people in my life. 2 of my best friends and my brother. My brother is represented here by Michael Myers, his favorite slasher of all time. This is the 8-inch or 7-inch, I'm sorry, an 8-inch clothed NECA figure from My Bloody Valentine, the original slasher movie that is honestly one of my favorite slasher movies ever made. And this was originally a Scream Factory exclusive that came with this lithograph poster, but then NECA ended up releasing him later on so everyone can get him, which is fine, you know, cool. So this represents my good friend YB. And then next to that, because I know I've gotten shit over the years about not having any Ghostface in my whole horror room. Well, now I do, and this represents my good friend Star. And this is her favorite slasher. And this, of course, obviously, is the ultimate Ghostface figure. Neca makes a couple Ghostface figures. They make the cloth one, but this one just had way better accessories and way better mask options. So I decided to go with the Ultimate figure when it came to Ghostface for sure. And then cutting right across my life-size Freddy here, we have some more Neca figures. We have Friday the 13th, Part 3, Zombie coming out of the water, Pamela Voorhees. I absolutely love this figure. This figure is so fucking cool. Really, really love that one. She did not come with the tombstone. That's from another Neca Jason figure, but I stuck it with her anyway. Sometimes I like to mix and match accessories. I've done it with the Gremlins too. And then right next to her, we got Friday the 13th, Part 2, Ultimate Jason. Friday the 13th, Part 3, Ultimate Jason. Y'all see where this is going. Friday the 13th, the final chapter, Ultimate Jason. Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning, not Jason, Roy Burns. And then in the middle here, we got one of my favorite pieces that, quite frankly, y'all, I kind of forget that I even own this a lot of the times. This I got for Christmas a long, long, long time ago. I always wanted it. I could never find it. And my mom is really, really good at research. And she can find fucking anything. I'm telling y'all, she can find a fireball in fucking in the North Pole. Like, I'm telling you. So my mom had ended up finding this, and she got it for me for Christmas one year. And of course, it's an old school Neca piece. It's Freddy versus Jason, and then it's for Freddy's glove, Jason's mask. It's like a display piece, as you can see here, and it has the plexiglass cover in it, which kind of needs to be cleaned, but. I have this. This is limited edition. It's numbered on the bottom. I'm not sure what number mine is, but yeah, it's absolutely amazing. One of my favorite things in this room. I'm so proud to have it. Continuing on, we got Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. Ultimate figure here. Again, I'm not sure he came with that. I think that came with Part 6. Speaking of Part 6, we got an Ultimate Part 6 Jason here, and an Ultimate Part 7. Probably the best Jason figure they have made to date. But then again, it's hard to argue because this is probably the coolest Jason design ever made. And next to that, one of my favorite Jasons of all time, we got Freddy versus Jason, Ken Kazinger style. Love this Ultimate figure. And then we got the Derek Mears Friday the 13th reboot remake Jason right here. And then as you can see, there is no Jason Part 8. Part 9 or Part 10. Neca, I'm talking to you again. Please, I'll beg. I'll get on my knees. I'll get on my knees. What is it going to take for us to complete this Friday the 13th line? What's it going to take? What is it going to take, Neca? Just let me know down in the comments. What is it going to take? Please. And then, of course, when we end off on the Jason figures, I got 2 more Neca figures in my collection, and they're hanging up here on the wall. In between some of my awesome autographs that I've gotten, like Warwick Davis and blah, blah, blah. Y'all will see this in the horror room tour coming up in a couple months. I have the Puppet Master figures. I fucking love these. The best box Neca has ever done. Making it look like Toulon's trunk. So this is Blade and Torch. Now again, because of their size, I never really knew how to display them. So I left them in the box for now, which sucks because I really want to take them out. But it is what it is for now. And here is my 2 favorite puppets ever since I was a kid. Tunneler and Pinhead, my 2 favorites. They are also inside their box as well. If y'all can see that. And again, like, look at this. You got the drawers. It's meant to look like Toulon's trunk. God, I hope they continue that line. Seriously. Neca, again, I'm begging you, continue this line. I want more puppets, please. So there you go, guys. That is every Neca figure that I own that is on display. Some that are not on display. Of course, I got a lot of other cool stuff in this horror room that you will all see in an upcoming horror room tour. But until then, let's roll into the outro. And of course, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching another one of my videos. I really, really cannot tell y'all how much it truly, truly means. to me. But if you would like to follow me on Instagram for a more personal look at my life of horror, you can do so right there. That's where you're going to get a heads up on all the newest content, things I'm thinking about, or ideas, feedback from all of you. That's really the greatest place to go and follow the channel or follow me, again, through my personal life. So if you want to do that, that's over there right there. We also have a Facebook group. You can join the community and talk about all the fun stuff that we like to talk about here on the channel. Anything horror, horror adjacent, all that fun stuff. But with all that being said, I want to say thank you one more time. And again, my name is Mike. And this is my design.